Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing lab 18.1.9 whereby we're exploring the SQL injection flaws, SQL. So today we're going to be dealing with a bank website. Pretty much this says you're a cybersecurity analyst for a small corporate network. You're exploring an outline on online bank's webpage to evaluate its security. In this lab, your task is to see whether a SQL injection attack is possible on the online banking using the following information. So they give us this information that we have to use, and we also have some questions that we have to answer on here. So today's lab, we'll be going through the steps and as well as answer these questions. Okay, so first off, we're gonna go to this website, which is mysecurebank.com. Okay, so let's just copy that and paste, and then we can just type in this account number. 0639. Look up. So it says the balance is this. So you can just go ahead and type that back in there. Okay. And then they also said look up each of this number, and we're just making notes. So what I'm gonna do is what you can also do is you can write this on the side, or you can just memorize and just keep tab of each note to see what the answer is. So it says you're not a valid account number, not a valid account number. Same with that. Same with that. It says no entry found. When you click 6, it says no entry found. So we answered the second question. How many digits are required to be considered a valid account number? So pretty much we see that when we got to the 5 digits, that's when it says no entry found. So it's gonna be 5 or more numbers that allows it to be considered a valid account number. Okay, so now we're going to try the first account number with some letters behind it. So it's going to be 90639, and then they say Bob. So we will look up. I gave us a valid answer. We'll switch Bob to dog. Here, look up. Same thing. And then we'll switch that to cat, and we do look up, and it all works. And they said, what can you determine from these inputs? And we can say that the input values are restricted to 5 numerical digits only. No, because we put some alphabets behind it and it still worked. The input values are not restricted or validated. The input is not restricted beyond the first 5 digits. So we can click on this, and then we can click on check answer to see if we're accurate, and it can tell you on it that we are accurate. So having those letters behind the numbers does not restrict us from viewing the account information. And now we're gonna practice some actual SQL injection. So over here, you can just copy this. You can just paste it on here. So if you click lookup, it will tell you you have not entered a valid account number. But then over here it says any 5 digits, including the OR, 1 equals 1. So that means we just have to include any 5 digits, so you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can click lookup, and that should bring us with all the answers. Now we can answer the question. What is the account number for Ocean Padilla? Okay, stress myself. So the account number is right here, which is that. So we can just type that in, which is 90006. And then for the web server, we can as well copy this, paste it back in, and then replace this with just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use any 5 digits of your choice. I just 1 to 5 because it's pretty much it's the easiest. And it will give you an answer. It says no entry, but then this is the web server. You can just type in here www-user, and we can just click on check answer, and you can see everything is accurate. Score, and that should give you 100% on the lab with every single answer choice. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.